just a moment, these 4 players will be battling it out for a chance to win over $100,000 in cash. 3 of them will be eliminated, but only 1 will win the Color Wars. And now here's your host of Color Wars, Jose Cazares. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on? Welcome into another exciting edition of Color Wars right here on Sleepy Time Studios. And we had quite the premiere on our last episode. We've got a champion who has already done a very difficult feat in the bonus round, as he managed to pick up $25,000 by clearing a line, and he currently comes in with a season total so far of $30,750. He's back with us as he looks to go for his second win out of potentially 3. Remaining in the green position once again, we welcome back our champion, Scott Michels. Scott, I gotta say, you kicked off our season with a bang with that bonus round. I mean, you were just 4 squares away from potentially winning it all.
That indeed I was. Although, I am happy with what I walked away with. That was a lot of cash.
Absolutely. I mean, hey, I don't even blame you one bit for walking away once you got that 4th strike. But here you are once again. You're up against 3 new challengers that we'll be introducing momentarily. Do you think that good luck you had in the bonus round will carry over here as you look to go for your second win?
We'll have to see. Gotta make sure my trivia game is on point as well, because these 3 are pretty good with that as well.
Alright, well, wish you nothing but the best of luck, sir, as you look to go for win number 2. Let's meet the 3 players who are going to be trying to stop you. Starting off in the blue position, oh boy. First contestant, quite a doozy if I may say so myself. He's notoriously known for being the street killer around here. We welcome in Mr. Nell Snesrud.
Hello!
Glad to have you here with us, Nels, from the great state of Minnesota.
Yes, sir.
An avid bowler and a target cashier, if I remember correctly.
Yes. And former champion of this game, by the way.
Ah, yes, that's right. We were doing a season of this off camera, and you won everything. You were the champion of that season.
I was. And I'm here to defend my title.
All right, well, hopefully you'll be able to do it on camera this time. But anyways,
yes.
You're up against a worthy champion and a fellow bowler, if I might add, because Scott is also an avid bowler.
I could bowl him under the table if I wanted to.
Oh, God. Scott, what have you got to say about this?
Hang on, I gotta count the bowling plaques on my wall versus...
Wow, okay.
Oh my, well.
Let's see, second at state. Oh, there's a first at state. What you got, Nels?
Oh, you...
Oh, you salty son of a bitch.
Okay, calm down, gentlemen. I still have 2 other people I need to introduce, but Nels, I wish you the best of luck here tonight. Jeez. And in the middle of these 2, thank God they're both on opposite ends of the podiums here. Jeez. If they were directly next to each other, this would be completely different. But anyways, playing in the red position. She runs a YouTube channel known as Trans Gamer Girl. We welcome her in from the great state of Ohio, Miss Nancy Martin.
Howdy, Jose. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Nancy. Glad to have you here on Color Wars. What else do we know about you aside from what I've just mentioned?
Well, I run my own tape trading website, and I collect mostly game shows, but I also do non-game shows as well. As of this taping, I have over 800 episodes. I think about 600 or so of them are game shows.
My goodness, you are quite the collector of those things then.
Thank you.
So are they like obscure episodes of the game shows for the most part, or are they some of the ones that aired during its run?
Some of them are obscure. Some of them are episodes that are widely seen.
Okay, well, I'll have to learn more about that off camera here, but Vincent, you're right in between these two juggernauts in Nels and Scott here. Do you think that you'll be able? Do you think that you'll be able to shut both of their mouths tonight?
I'm hoping to at least take down Nels Cartman.
Nels, I didn't mean it like that. That's just that. I'm just saying what they might be thinking. Okay, cool your jets.
Okay.
I just farted.
What? You did not.
I know, I was kidding.
I was about to say. Although that would have made for some quality entertainment if it was. But, okay, I should have said that.
Oh, Jesus.
Now Nels is gonna go eat a can of freaking beans.
Okay, well, before I entice anyone to eat any gassy foods here, Nancy, I wish you the best of luck here tonight. God. And last but not least, playing in the golden position, we welcome in Mr. Gianni Pizzi.
Good to be here.
Gianni, I apologize in advance for all the shenanigans that could be unfolding in this game.
It's gotten used to the story by now.
Well, anyways, Gianni, what else, or what, go ahead and tell us about yourself after, and while you do that, I'll try to figure out how to speak English.
By now, I'm in Jersey. I'm currently in college right now studying music and industry studies at Albright in Reading, Pennsylvania. But I'm not doing that. I like to go follow a lot of my favorite bands in concert. The biggest Fish fan ever. I'm going to be following them on New Year's for 4 nights this next month. So looking forward to that.
Okay, well, I hope you have a good time there. If they're if you're a diehard fan of that band, that should be an experience that you will not forget.
Oh yeah, I've seen them before. I've been to a couple multi-night runs, but this is probably going to be one that's probably extra special.
All right, well, wish you the best there, and I wish you the best of luck here tonight. This is only our second episode, and I already know we're gonna have a good matchup on our hands. Good luck to good luck to the four of you. Let's go ahead and load up our board. Alright, players, so here is how our game works. In a moment, I'm going to ask you a general knowledge question. Buzz in as soon as you think you know it. The first one of you to get it right will get control of the board. The board will move it. If you decide to play, the board will move exactly like Press Your Luck. You want to avoid any of your opponent's colors at all costs, because if you land on a color of your opponent, you'll be knocked out of the game, but you will keep any money that you accumulate during the course of the game. The last person standing wins, becomes our champion, and goes on to the bonus round where they can win potentially up to $100,000 in cash. Each time you answer a question correctly, you get $50, and as you can see on the indicators to the left of you, those are numbers. Those are multipliers. Each time you accumulate a square, that multiplier will increase, giving you potentially more money if you accumulate more cash. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and enable buzzer controls for the four of you.
Good luck, guys.
And I will kindly ask that you try to keep the mouse movement to a minimum. Only use the keyboard as necessary. Alright. Good luck to the four of you. Here is our first question of this game.
Buzzers, what are they?
Oh yeah, your buzzing keys. I almost forgot. Thank you, Scott. So Nels, as the blue player, you'll be using the A key. Nancy, you'll be using H. Gianni, you'll be using the shift key, and I believe it's the left shift for this one. And Scott, you'll be using the numpad plus.
Got it.
All right, now let's get started with this game. Good luck to the four of you.
Jose.
Yes?
Yeah, it's actually the right shift key.
Oh,
Specifically.
my mistake. I haven't hosted this thing I haven't hosted this show in a long time, so I'm still rusty. Thank you, sir. So yes, Gianni, it's the right shift key, not the left. All right. With that said, here's our first question. Fjords are a geographical feature associated with which country? If it's not letting it... Okay, yep. That's a glitch. That's alright. Hold on. I said don't move the mouse, gentlemen. Or ladies and gentlemen, sorry. Again, fjords are a geographical feature associated with which country? That is Nancy.
Norway.
You're right. Alright, Nancy, $50 and you got control of the board. Now you can play it yourself or you can pass to one of your opponents.
I'll play it myself.
Alright, board's in motion. You just hit spacebar whenever you want to stop it. And just like that, you got $100 and another square.
Cool.
So now any cash amount that you land on would be doubled. Alright, next question. Players, which instrument do you use to determine your position relative to the North Pole? Scott.
A compass.
Of course, it's a compass. Alright, Champ, you've got control. What is your decision?
I'll play it.
Alright, good luck.
I need a good square. Stop.
$50. You and it just bounced off a red square. I saw it.
Stop it.
Well,
Lucky.
either way, you got that square. You got $100 now, and 2 squares to your credit. Next question: which aquatic animal builds dams to block rivers? Scott again.
Beaver.
An eager beaver. You got it. So you're tied with Nancy at 150.
He seems like such an eager beaver to play. Pass it to Nels.
Looks like Scott's playing a little strategy here. Nels, he's giving control over to you.
Get rid of me.
And it worked! Oh, man, oh, man.
I don't care what happens, I win.
Well, Nels, I am sorry, man. That was brutal.
Scott, you're a jerk, by the way.
Well, either way, Nels, unfortunately, you didn't pick up anything in this game, but...
I'll be back. Don't worry.
Okay, yeah, we will definitely be looking forward to having you back. Alright, just like that, we are now down to 3 players. Here's our next question. What do dog sled drivers shout to get the dogs to run quicker? That is Nancy.
Mush.
Mosh, you're right. You're up to $200. What do you want to do?
I'll play it.
Alright, board's in motion. $50, we double that to $100. You now have 3 squares to your credit and $300. Alright, next question. The Rastafari movement is a religion originating on which Caribbean island? Nancy again.
Jamaica, man.
And that is a shout out to Davion. You are right. Alright, Nancy, you're now up to about $350 with 3 squares.
That was a complete guess, by the way, but I'll pass it to Gianni because I want him to play.
Well, Gianni, she's now giving control over to you, giving you a chance at the board. Let's see what you can do.
Don't do what I did.
Oh my goodness!
That's
Nels, what the heck?
You do what I did.
You shouldn't have said anything.
What?
It's called Murphy's Law, Nels. Learn it. You speak things into existence, sir. God. Gianni, I'm sorry, but you have suffered the same fate Nels did.
And go figure. It's all Scott's fault. It was his color.
You don't know that.
I landed on green, and he landed on green.
Yeah, but it was Nancy who passed.
Well, true, but it's all Scott's fault because
You know what? Whatever, Nels. You're already out of the game. And Gianni, we thank you for playing, and I know you'll be back too.
Will be.
Alright. And just like that, folks, we are now head-to-head. It is between Nancy and Scott. Nancy has 3 squares and 350. Scott now all of a sudden with 4 squares and 150. Here's our next question. A murder is the collective... Scott?
Rose.
Is the collective noun for which birds? Crows is correct!
Well done, Scott.
Nicely done, Scott. Great anticipation there. You're now up to $200. What is your decision?
Nancy, it's yours.
All right, Nancy. He wants you out to keep his championship. Let's see what happens.
Oh, Jesus.
200! We multiply that by 3. We give you another $600. You now have 4 squares and $950. This is starting to get interesting. Next question. Which actor famously crash-landed an aircraft in California in 2015?
Ah,
Well, if I know.
Oh, Scott, just before I was about to call time.
I'm gonna guess Harrison Ford.
You got it!
Holy damn!
Harrison Ford is correct. With that, you've got 250 in control.
I knew he flew planes, but okay. Pass it.
Back to Nancy.
As I shove the horseshoe back up my
$50 times 4, that's another $200. Nancy now up to over $1,150 and 5 squares. I legitimately don't know how this game's gonna go. Next question.
You think?
Oil from the liver of which animal is often sold as a... Scott?
fish.
Can you be more specific?
Odd?
You got it.
Yes.
Wow.
That is correct.
Yes, you.
It's the only fish you can really take oil from.
That's-
And there's too many whammies up there that I could hit. I need Nancy to hit one of mine. I'm gonna pass.
All right, back to Nancy.
And
Alright, bring it.
$100 times 5, another $500.
I don't like
This
this.
is getting crazier here. Nancy now up to 1650 with 6 squares. All right, next question. In Scotland, what is a loch? Spelled L-O-C-H. That is Nancy.
Is it a lake?
It is a lake. You got it.
Scott, get your ass back in the board.
Ooh.
All right, Scott.
Okay,
You keep
I
your-
just need anything but red.
You landed
Yeah,
on
it's
your own
fine.
square. That's a $25 bonus.
That's fine.
If anything, you keep yourself alive.
Ugh.
All right.
Scott, you have to say something. Nancy gets feisty in this game.
Okay. Els, I think we get the point.
Yeah, Mills 2.0.
As we have seen in this game.
Well,
The folks at home don't need your input. Next question. Which mythical creature has the top of a woman and the bottom Scott
Ah,
A mermaid?
and the bottom of a fish? Mermaid is right. Up to 375.
I got to pass. Gotta play defensive.
He's playing defensive. Nancy, back over to you.
oh, Jesus.
$50 times 6, another $300, $2,000. Oh my goodness. This war is really starting to become intense. Next question. Which country's flag has a green star on a red... Nancy.
Bangladesh.
Incorrect. I'll finish the question for Scott. Which country's flag has a green star on a red background? Scott?
I'll just guess Kenya.
Not Kenya, I'm sorry. We were looking for Morocco. Morocco. It's alright, no harm, no foul. We just go on to another question. Sweet Georgia Brown is the theme song for a famous New York team in which sport? Again, Sweet Georgia... Scott?
Basketball.
You're right.
Oh, man.
Basketball is correct. You're up to $425 and control.
Pass it.
Oh, fuck.
Back to Nancy. Oh, boy.
Uh,
And that's the game. Scott keeps his championship.
yes. Oh, yeah, good game.
All right,
Good
Scott.
game, Nancy.
You get 11
Yeah.
squares. You get $50 per square. You pick up in this game $975. We'll go ahead and so ignore the game right now. We'll go ahead and add that $975 to the $30,750 you picked up on our last show, and you are now up to $31,725. You'll be playing the bonus round once again in just a moment. Nancy, needless to say, you made him work for that win.
Yes, I did.
I mean, you had him on the ropes. You were picking up squares left and right. But in the end, the luck unfortunately ran out for you. But you are definitely not leaving out of here empty-handed. $2,000 is yours to keep. And we hopefully will have you back on a future show.
I'll be back.
Alright, that is Nancy Martin, everybody, but Scott, you have done it again. So you have picked up your second win. You will have over $31,000 for your championship, but now this is your chance to add to it. Let's see if you can pull off the feat that you did on our premiere. Now, of course, you know, you can see that this board has now been turned completely white. Your goal? Change that entire board to green. Each square that you turn green will give you $200. If you're able to complete a line, horizontally or vertically, that's $25,000. But if you're able to fill the entire board before hitting 5 strikes, you will win $100,000. Of course, each time you land on a square that you've already turned green, that'll bring up a strike. 5 strikes, you're out, and you'll leave with the money on loss that you'll see on the bottom right of your screen. When you have 4 strikes, should we get to that point, you'll have a decision to either stop and take the money or risk it. Now, if you have strikes on you and you land on a white square, we get rid of 1 strike. Clear a line, and that's 2 strikes gone. With that being said, Scott, the board is already in motion. Let's see if you can get more money for yourself. Good luck.
Alright, as you know, a good starter, I want those corners.
Okay. $200. Go on, go again.
Ding.
There's a corner. There you go. Like you said, good to get those corners early. You're up to 400. Good. Keep it going. You're up to 600. Another corner. All right. 800 now. Yep, you're okay. Good. You're up to $1,000. Keep it going. Okay. 1,200 now. Oh, okay. Strike 1. It's all right. Try again. There you go. That strike goes away. You're up to 1,400 now.
Alright.
There's another one. 1,600.
Come on.
Starting to see some potential here. Oh boy, Scott,
Come on.
1,800. Keep going. Oh, you just missed it. Strike 1. Oh, strike 2.
Alright. Close my eyes, look away, and hope for the best.
Strike 3. Oh boy, Scott, strike 4. Alright, Scott, so now we have to have a talk. You're clearly not having the same luck that you had on our last show because we're now here in this situation. You have $1,800. You have the option right now to take that money and just bail out, or risk it and take another spin. If you go for it and you hit another green square, you're leaving with only $900. Hit a white square and you keep yourself alive. What do you want to do?
No. I'm only at 1,800. I walk away with 900 either way. If I lose it, I'm gonna play on.
Alright, so I wish you the best of luck. Let's hope that you can keep this alive.
Alright, let's bring out my press your luck tactics. Come on, naked bungee jumping! Naked bungee jumping! Stop!
A corner! You're still alive. We get rid of a strike. If you can clear that one on the left side, that's 25 grand.
Come on, naked bungee jumping! Stop!
Okay, you're still in it. Another strike goes away, $2,200.
Come on, naked bungee jumping! Stop!
Oh, you just missed it. Strike
Right
three.
there. Okay. Come on, naked bungee jumping! Naked bungee jumping! Stop!
You got it! $25,000! $27,400, and we get rid of 2 strikes. So you are now strike free with $27,400.
All right.
But don't stop now.
Come on, naked bungee jumping! Naked bungee jumping! Stop!
Oh, okay, that's all right. It's only your first one. Keep going.
Come on! Give me a white square, please! Stop!
There you
Yes!
go. You're strike free. This is starting to get interesting again.
Come on! I need another white square, please! Stop!
You
Yes!
got another corner. Oh, Scott, you can get another $25,000 if you get that one on the bottom.
Come on, just need a white square anywhere, please! Stop!
Oh, you missed it by 1 again. Strike 1.
Come on! White square! White square! Stop!
Oh, strike 2. It's all right. Stay positive. Keep trying.
Come on, come on. White square, please. Please complete that row. Stop!
Oh, it's the same spot again. Strike 3.
Come on, please, please, please. There's a time to complete that row. It's now. Stop!
Oh, boy. We're back here again, Scott. Strike 4. Okay, so now things get a little interesting here. You're at $27,800. You have once again cleared another line. You're 1 square away from clearing another. You can take that 27... if my voice will work with me here. You can take that $27,800 and stop right now and add that to your already impressive total. Or you can risk it and go for another spin. But now here, if you go for it and hit another green square, you'll drop all the way down to $1,400. This is a very big decision. What do you want to do?
Same thing I did as last week. I have over 25 grand, and I don't want to lose it. I'm walking away.
All right, Scott, congratulations, sir. You've won yourself another $27,800. And when we add that to what you picked up in this game and the last one, you now have a 2-day total of $59,525.
There we go.
$28,775 is what you picked up in this game. You're up to over $59,000 for your championship run. But when we see you on our next show, you'll be going for retirement, and a special bonus game will be happening should you pull off that 3rd win. But that will be for next time. We will hopefully be seeing you then.
Alrighty.
But folks, that is going to wrap things up here for what has been another exciting episode of Color Wars. Our champion Scott has got his 2nd win in a row. But if he can pull off one more on our next show, like I said, not only will he retire, but he'll be playing a special edition of our bonus game.
I wonder what that is, too.
Well, Scott will need to pull off the win in order to find out, but until that time comes, thank y'all so much for joining us. And until next time, when we wage another war of colors, I'm your host Jose Cazares. For all of us here at Sleepy Time Studios, we will see you next time for more of the Color Wars. Good night, everybody.